This is NDTV. And you're watching Ndtv-Hindu.
Good evening and welcome to your primetime bulletin of the day on Ndtv-Hindu. I'm Evelyn Matthew. Well, it's only a matter of days and Amma will announce her army for the 2011 polls. Peer Mohammed joins us live all the way from the Tiruvallur constituency. He has just been at the AIA-DMK's meet at Varnagaram and will join us with the plan A and the plan B that the AIA-DMK is plotting for the big showdown. But as the process is involved, in the days to come, the Election Commission paid a visit to the city today and did make quite a few significant considerations, but has given out some strong warnings at the same time. Christy Abraham brings us up to speed with what went behind those walls this afternoon. But first, let's take a look at the top stories tonight at 8. These are the headlines now. The Adyar Punga's inauguration halts at the red signal from the Environment Ministry, but Kul Alliance politics have triggered Dr. Manmohan Singh's opting out. But is the proposed biggest eco-park straying over restricted territory? We profile the Adyar Punga. A day's visit by the Election Commission and there could be a lot considered, but the body warns of a harsh crackdown on money distribution.
You will find that there will be a very tight money control.
Meanwhile, Jayalalitha has plenty on her agenda this assembly polls. She is in conversation with more than 140.
Demand for a JPC stance.
And an international touchdown at Guangzhou and New Delhi. Chennai's Buji hopes to raise his bar.
I think I've put in a lot of hard work, so I'm going to try and get better, try and improve, and hopefully crack the top 75, top 50 by the end of the year.
Let's also take a look at the rest of the day's news nationally. The Sri Krishna report reaches the hands of the centre, which will be made public on the 6th of January. Chidambaram calls party release for a sitting. As the PAC chairman fallen in line with his party over the 2G probe after meeting his boss, Murli Manohar Joshi says he's committed to DPC. After the CBI's closure report, the heartbroken parents of Arushi Talwar say they will not give up their fight for justice. Post the public snail mail wars, the Home Minister calls Bengal's Chief Minister for a meeting to discuss the situation in the state. And a finger injury forces punter out of the final Ashes test. Well, Mission Show Alliance strength is going awfully wrong for the DMK. The Deputy Chief Minister's pet project, Adyar Punga, has now hit a roadblock. The Environment Ministry has not given its clearance for the construction of the park, bringing the most proposed high-profile inauguration on the 3rd of January to a halt. That means the Chief Minister and the Prime Minister will not be sharing stage, something that the DMK was looking forward to post the 2G fiasco. The past few weeks have seen a lot of uncertainty over the DMK-Congress alliance, thanks mainly to the 2G spectrum scam and Amma's not-too-subtle overtures to the Congress. Even Rahul Gandhi, on his visit to the state last week, gave a miss to meeting the grand old man of the DMK. With dissenting voices against an alliance with the DMK, even within the Congress, this inauguration miss by the Prime Minister is now being seen as an inauspicious sign by many. So is the Environment Ministry's no just a reason for the Congress to snub the DMK? Well, is the Punga just another tool in the hands of political parties to reach their ends? That, of course, is the big question at this hour. Moving on, the AIA-DMK's General Council meeting took place at Varnagaram today, and the Queen Bee revealed that a decision on the alliance will be taken soon and that the talks with more than a single party are on. She also went over to condemn the DMK regime for its various other inefficiencies in providing food relief to people living in flood-hit areas. Apart from discussing alliance, Amma has also lashed out at the ruling party and said that the 2G spectrum scam has brought a great deal of shame to the state in the world arena. Jayalalitha has also affirmed that her demand for the JPC probe stood, and the main opposition has also gone forward to say that the AIA-DMK's General Council and the Executive have been at that meeting in Varnagaram.
Our demand for a JPC stance, and if the Supreme Court Court orders an independent investigation, we welcome that also.
Well, let's go across to our senior correspondent, Peer Muhammad, who has been joining us and bringing us all the updates from Vanagaram. Peer, while the AIADMK's General Secretary has hinted that there could be more than one party she is considering for the moment, do we have a count of how many there could be, or at least a few names at this point?
Yes, the ADMK General Council's all the resolutions have been aimed at the DMK regime and its failures. In fact, there was no mention of the sender, or there was no condemnation of the sender in particular in any of the resolutions. That points to already the ADMK has been in virtues with the Congress, also with the DMDK. Jayalalitha also pointed to the party cadres that she has been in talks with the more than one political parties in the state, and things will be finalized, particularly on seat sharing, and the alliance will be decided very soon. That is what she told the party cadres. And she has in fact told the party cadres to be patient if they have to concede more seats in the seat sharing arrangement with the alliance partners. That is a clear indication that she will be accommodating more than one parties which are not currently with her. Yeah.
Peer, we can also see a lot of party workers and supporters of the AIADMK around you. What's really the mood at the camp today?
I don't thank you very much. Thank you, sir. Proceed, sir. If you want any doubt,
yeah, in fact, the party cadres here we have one Mr. Kailasam from T Nagar. He will talk about the mood in the party. Mr. Kailasam, what do you think is the mood in the after the General Council and executive meeting here?
Yeah. Because we are for the people. Now the condition is very worst. Everywhere, ஊழல் இருக்கு, லஞ்சம் இருக்கு, பாதுகாப்புங்கிறது இல்லவே இல்லை. 11 மணி ராத்திரி 11 மணிலேருந்து 4 மணி வரலும் யாருமே தனியாக போகிறதுக்கு முடியல. நட்ட நடு ரோடு என்னென்னமெல்லாம் நடக்குது. நாமெல்லாம் கடைசி வயசு காலத்தில் எங்கே கோயிலுக்கு போயிட்டு வர்றதுக்கு கூட பயமாக இருக்கு.
Thank you. And in fact, he is voicing whatever the resolutions are saying. In fact, about the law and order situation and also about the corruption of the DMK, which the ADMK is going to make a poll plank ahead of the assembly election in 2011.
Clearly, all those demands coming out from that meet. Thanks very much indeed, Pete, for joining us with those details. Well, an MGR lookalike as well. They're hoping to bring back the party to power. Now, still ahead on the bulletin, the Election Commission talks tough for the 2011 polls. Vote buying will face strict action, they say.